Hello everyone and welcome. This video is going to be on hardware and software. We will learn in detail that what is a hardware and what is software, and we will briefly discuss about the type of both hardware and software. So first thing, what is hardware? Hardware refers to the physical components of a computer. It is any part of the computer that we can touch and see. These are the primary electronic devices used to build up the computer. Examples of hardware in a computer are the processor, memory devices, monitor, printer, keyboard, mouse, and central processing unit. So in simple, hardware, all the hard or the physical component that build up a computer, all the electronic component that made a computer or build up a computer are known to be the hardware. It is not simply the peripheral devices that are connected to the computer, but the devices that are inside the computer case are also the hardware devices. So what type of hardware devices are there? We can categorize the computer hardware into four categories, that is input devices, output devices, processing devices, and storage devices. So first thing, input devices. By the name input, input devices are those devices through which a user enters data and information into the computer, or simply user interacts with a computer. Examples are keyboard, mouse, scanner. So by the name input devices, all the devices that are used to input or feed the data into the computer are the input devices, and it depends upon the type of the information we want to feed into the computer. Like we use simply keyboard for feeding the text, numbers, and we can use the mouse to direct or positioning, and scanner is used for like to convert a hard form of a document into electronic file. And similarly, if we want uh, any information in the form of voice, so we may use a microphone, that is an input device. If we want to go for a video call or live conferencing, we need a web camera. So it depends upon the type of information. Next thing, output devices. Output devices are devices that are used to show the result of the task performed by the user. So all the processing that is being done and the result must be displayed to the user. So those devices that are used for the purpose of displaying the result to the user are known to be the output devices. Examples are monitor, printer, speaker. Similar monitors, whatever is the result is displayed through the monitor. Printers, when you have an electronic file, you need an hard copy of it, so we use printers. Speakers, when we have the voice as an output, so we want to listen and we need speakers for it. So it similarly it depends upon the type of the information that is going to deliver to the user. Next in this category is the storage devices. These are devices that are used for storing data, and they are also known as secondary storage data. Examples are CDs, DVDs, hard disks, etc. So all the devices that are used for the storage, and here storage devices specifically known as the secondary storage, because we are going to store the data for long term use. So these may be CDs, DVDs, hard disk. Nowadays we have pen drives, so there are multiple components, multiple devices on which we can store the data. Last is the processing devices. These consist of important hardware devices present in the system. Examples are CPU, motherboard. So all the devices that are using for the purpose of processing are comes under the term of processing devices, like CPU, that is your central processing unit. Motherboard contain all the electronic components like the RAM, ROM, processor. These all things made up the processing unit, and these devices are known to be the processing device. Now let's move toward understanding about the software. So what is a computer software? Software is a collection of instructions, procedures, and documentation that perform different tasks on a computer. So it is a form of instructions and procedure documentations that perform tasks. We can say computer software is a programming code executed on a computer processor. The code can be machine level code or code written for an operating system. Examples are MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Google Chrome, Photoshop, MySQL, etc. So software is actually the procedure or instructions that runs the computer. So both hardware and software are interdependent. Without a hardware, a software can't run, and without a software, a hardware didn't work. So they both are interdependent on each other. Moreover, hardware is the body or the physical component that made a computer, and software is actually the instructions that run the hardware. Or in if we have to say in simple words, so we may say that software tells the hardware what to do and how to do. Now let's discuss about the types of computer software. So if we have to categorize computer software, it has two major categories, that is the system software and application software. By the name system software, that is the type of a software which runs the computer system, that even deals with the working of computer system. On the other hand, application software is for user. The software that performs specific type of task are under the terms application software. So system software is for the working of a system and application software are for user. So let's discuss them. First thing, system software. This is a component of computer software that directly operates with computer hardware, which has the work to control the computer's internal functioning and also takes responsibility for controlling hardware devices such as printers, storage devices, etc. Types of system software include operating system, language processors, and device drivers. Then we have application software. An application software is the software that works the basic operation of a computer. It performs a specific task for users. Application software include word processors, spreadsheets, etc. Types of application software include general purpose software, customized software, etc. So here you can see the example that are word processor, spreadsheet. So user use such type of software to perform some task. So this was the brief description about both the types of software, that is system software and application software, and we will inshallah discuss these type of softwares in detail in our next videos. But this was it for today's video. I hope you liked the lecture or you get some of the knowledge regarding computer hardware and software. So if I have to conclude it, I may say that hardware are all the physical and the hard component that build up a computer system, and software is actually the set of instructions that run the computer or that tells the hardware what to do and how to do. So if you find my video informative, do like it and don't forget to subscribe my channel, and take good care of yourselves.